Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is currently Sunday, May 19th, and we're going to go over a few things that I've sold in the last week. I actually had probably one of my best sales week, not necessarily yes, number-wise, but you'll understand that in a minute, because as you saw in the intro, I finally sold the Beatles Pop Funkos. It only took them 2 days to sell, but then I sold 8 items, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 items, 8 of them sold last week, which is the first time I've averaged a sale a day, which is something that I'm trying to get to. I want to sell 1 item a day. So we're going to quickly go over what I sold, and then I'm going to show you guys what I picked up at yard sales over the weekend, with no footage of the yard sales because it was really hot and I just kind of forgot to record some stuff, and what I did record just wasn't that interesting. So first off, this was the one item that did not sell last week. I mentioned it in my last video. This is the guess what day it is Geico shirt. It sold. I took a best offer of $10 for it. I only paid 50 cents at a Salvation Army, so pretty good sale there if you ask me. My laptop fans, they're loud, man. I sold this Game Boy Advance backpack. It does have some like pen markings on it. I put that in the description, but it sold rather quickly for $9.94 plus shipping. So I was pretty excited about that. I've listed this thing like 3 separate times. I've tried listing it with another thing, and then I listed it, and like 2 days later it sold this time. So that was pretty good. Remember this backpack for later. Like, we will be referencing this, so remember this. So this Teen Titan game, complete in the box, for a best offer of $14. I had this listed for like 20 minutes before I got the $14 offer, and I was like, alright. I paid $35 for that Game Boy Advance in my last video and a stack of games, and this was one of the games that I got with it. So it was complete in the box, and he's already got it, so, and left feedback, so that's good. Sold this Lacoste polo for $18.94 with free shipping. It's been listed there. It's been listed for a while. I think I got this in January or February. I don't remember when I got this, but yeah, somebody finally purchased it. Sold this Action Replay DS, and when I sold this Game Boy Advance backpack, I got this from my dad, from when me and my dad did eBay while I was still in high school and college and whatnot. And I checked all the pouches before I shipped it out, and this was inside of it. And so I listed it for $39.94. I took a best offer of $35 of it for it, plus free shipping, and it only cost like $2.50 to ship. It wasn't a very expensive ship at all. So make sure you check your packs. Make sure you check anything that has like zippers or patches on it before you send it off, because you don't know what might be in there. So this Nikon Coolpix camera, I think I'm into this for like 48 cents. It does work. I got it in that basket full of like remote controls and other cameras that I paid $4 for. I took a best offer of $14 on this, so, or no, $15. I took a best offer of $15 on this. As you can see, it's pretty worn there on the edge, but it does work. Put batteries in it, and we got it out of here. I took a best offer of $8.94 for this Scooby-Doo Mystery Mayhem game. This does have free shipping on it, so I'm only going to make like $5 on it, but that's fine. It was also in that stack of games that I got with that Game Boy Advance for $35, so what is it? $9 plus $14 puts me at what, $27 before fees. So we're almost there to get my money back. And I'm getting a bunch of offers on that Game Boy Advance for like $15, but I'm trying to wait and get 20 for it. Sold this copy of Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition for the Xbox 360. I sold it for $4.94 plus shipping. And then the moment you've all been waiting for, the Beatles Pop Funko figures. I listed them at $449.94. I would have listed them at $500, but since the edges were kind of worn on all of these guys, Ringo had some damage. You can't see my cursor down in the lower left. I'm hiding it. Hold on, I can help you there. I don't know how well you can see, but he had some damage down in the lower right corner of his box, and all the edges, like where the faces are, all kind of had some worn. You can kind of see it on Paul there, and then the blue meanie was really roasted. But yeah, I listed them at $449.94, hoping to accept an offer of $400, and that's what I got. I turned down a couple $300 offers. I turned down a $350 offer, and then one day some guy offered me $385.50, and I countered at $400, and he took it. I ended up, I think before eBay fees, but including PayPal fees, it was 360 dollars in profit. But by the time you take out the eBay fees, I think it would probably come out to more like $320 in profit. So yeah, this Beatles sale is the most expensive sale I've ever had. It's the most profit I've ever made off of one sale. So I'm really, really happy with that $400. And it wasn't bad for, like, it was a find at noon on a Saturday full of yard sales. And it was like the next to last stop that I made. So I'm really happy with how this sold and how quickly it sold too. So, but yeah, as you saw in the intro, it's all packed up and shipped out. Hopefully it gets there safely. I did pay a little more on shipping to insure it, since it was a pretty high price sale. So yeah, that's everything that I sold in the last week. Like I said, I think I did really well last week. I sold this, and this all sold on Saturday, which I've never had 3 sales in one day before, so it was kind of weird to think about. So yeah, with that being said, that's everything that I sold, and now let's take a look at what I bought to continue to sell. Real quick before we get to the stuff that I bought over the weekend, make sure you stick around to the end of the video where there will be more items that I sold. I ended up selling quite a bit today on Monday, and a lot of that stuff was stuff that I bought over the weekend, so I want to show you what I bought before telling you what I sold it for. So stick around till the end of the video. So I went to a bunch of yard sales on Friday and Saturday. One thing that I picked up, I want to get this out of the way because I have it sitting in the corner room. I picked up this Tommy Hilfiger like duffel travel bag. I only paid $3 for it. He was asking $8. He did point out to me that the strap was kind of damaged, and I just thought maybe it got cut or like pulled or snagged or something. And I got to start looking inside, and the inside of this bag, you can't really see it on camera, there's a bunch of white spots. There were a couple like really weird green stains, and I'm starting to think that this wasn't like cut or snagged. I think it was a rat that had chewed into it, and that green stuff was kind of like something rat mold related, and there were also a couple tiny poops in there. So as awesome as this bag is, and I thought that if it wouldn't sell with the snag, that I would keep it and use it to like store all my stuff in, but instead this is just going to go in the trash, and I'm going to take the $3 loss on it. Like, I could probably sell it and make some money off of it, but I really don't want to sell something that dirty to somebody. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. So you win some, you lose some. Picked up this pair of Reebok Easy Tone sneakers. They are men's size 8. The number on them, I think, is RC002PVN 11-J17421. Made in Vietnam. They're a little worn on the soles, but I think they'll still do all right. Paid $1 for them. Hopefully I can get like 15-20 bucks. Bought another pair of shoes. This is a pair of Nike wrestling shoes. The model number on these are 313612-011. These are size 13s. I only paid $1 for these. She had $2.50 on it, but everything was half price. So it was $1.25, but I just asked her to pay $1 so I didn't have to deal with change. The grips on these are in really good shape. They're actually just overall in really good shape, and I think I can get $50 to $60 for these. Even though wrestling, like high school high school and college just ended, so the wrestling season's kind of out right now, but if I have to sit on these for a year to get 50 or 60 out of them, I will. Because of those wrestling shoes, at another sale, I found these Adidas wrestling shoes. They got some cool bees on them. They're not as good. Let me see if I can find a number on them. APE 779001. They are size 9.5s. Again, these aren't as expensive as those. I think I can get like $20 to $30 for them. The grips are still in pretty good shape. A little bit of wear on the heels, but I paid $3 for these, and I think I'll do all right. Paid $2 for this Roku 3. It comes with its adapter, headphones, remote, and everything. It is model number 4200X. I think I can get like 25 bucks for this. I still got to test it and make sure it works, but I don't see why it wouldn't. The remote's in really good shape and stuff like that, so good find there. I paid $15 for these pair of Polaroids. I paid up for it a little bit because I also got 2 flash bars. I think I get like $8 to $10 for this. I don't know about this. I'll probably just pair these together and try and get like 15 and get my money back in the flash bars. I also got 2 packs of film. I think I can get like $10 to $12 for this one, and I can't exactly find this one. I don't know if it'll sell or not. The expiration date on this is from 2007. This is Polaroid Time Zero Supercolor SX70 land film, and it expired in 1990. This film is older than I am, so I'm not sure, but I can't find film that looks exactly like this, but I'll probably list it for $15 just to, or $12.94, the same that I'm going to list the 600 film at, so I think I'll do all right. I think I paid up for them. I know the Retrospect website's kind of shutting down, but I'll probably just stick with trying to sell these on eBay and see what happens. I think they're in pretty good shape, so I haven't actually pulled the trigger on them to see if there's any film or anything in there. Nothing, so. But yeah, I think for 15, I think I'll still do all right, even though it's kind of paying up. But you can't go wrong with Polaroids. Paid $1 a piece for these 8 cameras. This one is a Minolta Freedom Action Zoom, and this one is a Holga 120 CFN. This one's going from anywhere from like $10 to $25, and this one's going for anywhere from $5 to $15. I didn't comp these while I was out. I just kind of saw them sitting on the table, and it was like 1 o'clock, so I figured I might want to get rid of them. I was hoping to pay $1 for both of them, but $1 a piece, you know, it's worth a shot. We'll see what happens. I paid $4 for the next 3 things altogether for the next 3 things. This is just a Under Armour Heat Gear loose polo. It's size medium. I just kind of got it to throw in. The main thing that I wanted to buy were these 2 hats. I got this St. Louis Cardinals hat. It's a 3930 size small medium MLB genuine merchandise. It's in really good shape, and I know these mesh hats are really nice. I think that'll sell pretty well. And then I also got this 47 brand snapback St. Louis Cardinals hat. It's royal blue. It's still new. It's still got its tag in here. I don't think it was ever worn. But this hat's kind of confusing me. I didn't realize this whenever I bought it. But it's got this sticker in here, and it says like to Dustin. I'm not gonna say his last name. It's got like the style name, the shape number, and it's a wool blend hat. But I think it was custom ordered because of this. But also on the inside, there's no actual size, which would make sense with the custom order thing. It's a little slanted, but on the inside on this tag, it says MLB Genuine Merchandise Sample. So I don't know what exactly, why it would say sample there. So I'm probably going to stuff this with bags to try and straighten it out a little bit, but I'm going to sell it new as tags, and I don't really know how I'm going to measure it. I might take it to like a, what are they called, lids, and see if they can tell me what size it is or something. That I picked it up at a yard sale or whatever. So, but it's in really, really good shape. Like I said, it's still new, and we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, I paid $4 for the 2 hats and the Under Armour polo. Paid $2 for this Franklin Merriam-Webster dictionary thing. I'm gonna have to get a new battery for it. To make sure that it works. I don't know what kind it has. I don't have it open up yet. But I'm looking at comps. One sold new open box for $45, and I don't know, since I gotta open it up and put a battery, I probably won't list it as new. But regardless, pre-owned, there's a comp for $28 with free shipping, $30 for free shipping, $23 for free shipping. So for $2 and whatever the cost of a battery is, I think I will be all right on that. At the same sale, I paid. I'm gonna bump the mic. Hold on. At the same sale, I paid 50 cents for this Godzilla VHS tape. I just love the cover art on it, and I love like monster movies and stuff like that, so I'm keeping this one. Unfortunately, it's the English dub, which is not very good, but this thing is just too sweet to leave laying there. I also got a bunch of air mailers for like $3 at that sale, so overall I spent $5 for the air mailers, the dictionary, and the Godzilla tape, so yeah. Paid 75 cents for this JanSport backpack. It looks like it's barely been used. It's got a little bit of dirt to it, but I know that people have sold JanSport backpacks really well, and this one's just a really nice color. Unfortunately, school just got out, so I might be sitting on it for a while, but if not, I might use it and take it to sales or something. Paid $1 for this Harley Davidson motorcycles hat. Unfortunately, I don't think it's authentic because there's no like label inside saying it's authentic. I didn't really take a close look at it. But if you look at the label, like the stitching right here is kind of off, and there's some loose threads, and it just kind of looks shoddily done. So what I might do with this is I might wear this to yard sales and see if maybe it leads me to some other Harley Davidson related items. Unfortunately, this might also make me pay up for Harley Davidson stuff if I'm wearing it too. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm not gonna sell it because it doesn't seem to be real. So in reality, I actually ended up paying $2 for this instead of $1 for this and $1 for the Harley Davidson hat. This is a Coca-Cola Racing Family new with tags, NASCAR hat. It's got the polar bear on it, the big Coca-Cola logo, the NASCAR logo. The front of this hat is absolutely amazing. I love this hat. Then on the back it says the Coca-Cola Racing Family, was it Champion? Or no, Chase Authentics logo, and then it also has Dale Earnhardt Jr. When he drove the #1 car. I saw one sell for Dale Earnhardt Sr. That didn't have the bear. It just had the big Coca-Cola logo in the middle, and it was the Coca-Cola Racing Family. Dale Earnhardt Sr. It sold for like $35. I think I can get that because of the bear on it, and obviously it's still Dale Earnhardt Jr. So I'm gonna list it probably $35 and see what comes of it, especially since it's new with tags. God, it's such a good looking hat. Paid $1 for this Sirius XM ONX Easy home kit. The model number on it is XEZ1H1. I don't know, I can't tell if it's new or not. It's hard to tell, but it's still got like the sticker, like the circle clear stickers that hold it shut. So I don't know if it's been open and re-shut or not. It's also not as much as I thought it was. I've done really good on Sirius XM stuff before. But I only paid $1 for it, and I think at minimum I can get $20 for this, maybe more. I might open it too, because if it does have like the lifetime subscription on it, it says hardware and subscription sold separately, but it's hard to tell because some of the edges up here are a little worn, like maybe it was popped open and they just restuck the sticker down or something like that. But I might open it up just to check it, and if it looks new, then I'll just say it's a new open package and get away with it. So the first thing I bought over the weekend was this IBM laptop charger. I only paid $0.25 for it. I don't know what it is with me and buying laptop chargers. I just like to buy laptop chargers. I mainly bought it because the IBM logo is red, green, and blue. I think it's from 2001, and from what I can find out, I think it's for like IBM ThinkPad, which is an old laptop. I don't know what I'll get for it. I'll probably list it for like $10 free shipping. Maybe not free shipping. And just kind of see what happens with it. Also for $0.25, I picked up this Philips DVD player remote, since it says disc menu on there. Don't have any have no batteries. It doesn't have a model number on it, so I don't know which one it goes to. I found a very similar looking one that was silver, and it sold for $18.99 plus shipping. So I might just list it at $14.94 plus free shipping, and see what I can get out of it. I only paid $0.25 for it. Picked up this pair of Doc Marten shoes for $5. The model on them is AW004. They are size 12s. They're in really good shape. They have a little bit of scuffing on the front, but the treads on these look as if they were worn maybe like 4 or 5 times. Unfortunately, these aren't as valuable as the boots are, and they do have quite a bit of weight to them. The soles are good on them, and I think I'll do all right. I'll probably list them for like $35. Paid $10 for this bag of golf discs, disc golf discs. Got a Defender. This is Putt and Approach Innova. F2 Factory Second. It's got like a giant X on it. Warlock Soft. I don't know. And then another Innova distance driver. I think for the driver and the putter, I think I can get like $25 for just these two. I kind of did it as a gamble. I'm not really sure. They look like they've never been used, and they still have their price stickers on them. And all the price stickers, like this one was 16, this one was 9, this Warlock was 10, this was 12, and this Defender one was another 10. I think that adds up close to like $65, I think is what I said earlier this week when I was texting my dad. So I don't know how I'm going to list these. I'm probably going to try and list them separately. The bag's not worth much. Like the bags on eBay going new are worth like $8. So I'll probably just list them individually and see what I can get for them. I figured at $2 a piece, it was worth a shot for something that I don't know much about. And worst case, I just put them at like half sticker price and sell them for $30. So I also don't know if I can sell them new or not. I'm not sure if they've been used or not. But with the stickers on there, I might be able to get away with it. I paid $3 for all these Aladdin thermoses. They're pretty standard. Nothing too fancy about them. They all look really, really clean. Except for this one. This one has like a little a little spot on it. Oh, that's gross. But that'll wash off really, really easily. I got 2 of those. And then I also got this one that has little cats on it. This one I'm going to sell as new because it's still got its original packing thing in here. Honestly, all these might have never been used. They look like they might have just been bought and then thrown in a thing, but this is the only one that has the paperwork with it. So for $3, I figured I couldn't go wrong on thermoses. I decided to join the Garage Flips Church of Garage Sales, and I bought a couple of Bibles. This one's the Beginner's Bible. I paid $1 for both of these together, 50 cents each. This one's not worth much. I'll probably list it for $10 just to see if I get any takers on it. And then this one is Nelson's New Century Version, the Everyday Study Bible. It's in good shape. There's no writing in here as far as I can tell. And one sold in February for $17 with free shipping. So it was worth a shot. I saw a couple Bibles, thought of Lonnie, and I was like, you know what, we're going to do it. We're going to give it a try. Paid $2.50 for this Star Wars version of Risk, the Clone Wars edition. It's all in here. As far as I can tell, like, everything's organized and sorted and put in its right place. All the dice and stuff like that. And the guy that I bought it off of said that they played it once and then put it away. So I paid $2.50 for that. I think I can get $20 to $25 for it if I can get this masking tape off. Came off clean. And we'll take this sticker and add it to my wall of price tags with John the Cincinnati Picker's letter that was with the GoPro that he sent my dad, surrounding it, or in the middle of it. Same sale, I paid another $2.50 for this Axis and Allies Europe game. It's basically similar to Risk. It's got a bunch of those tiny pieces, again, all organized, all put together. Again, he said he played it one time and then they put it away and that was the end of that. The box is in a little rough shape. There's some corner wear and stuff like that. But I think I can get probably another $20, $25 for this one if I can get the masking tape off clean. And it did. Probably the best find of the day is this Lego Kingdoms chess set. I paid $3 for it. Unfortunately, there are the right number of pieces here, but this guy does not belong, and I am missing the red king, which kind of sucks. I'm still going to try and sell it together as a set. I do have the queen here. Another thing is I might be missing some of the weapons. I haven't gone over all the weapons and stuff like that. The good thing about this set is the green pieces were never put together. So I know I have a full set of the green pieces. The red pieces, though, I am missing. Show you inside the box here, kind of without spilling it all over the place. The red king. Worst case scenario, if I can't sell it as a chess set, I'll pull them all out and just sell the figures and get rid of the box. And I think we'll have a totally kind of different market for that. Because I think people will want these figures if they're doing gigantic castle displays or stuff like that. It comes with the sheet. I'll show you what the king looks like. I'm really sad that I don't have him. The king is right there with the gold sword and the gold helmet and stuff like that. But I paid $3 for it. If it was all there, I would have probably been able to get $80 for this. Since I'm missing one piece, I have no idea. I'm still think I'm going to try and get $60 for it. Maybe a little bit more. Kind of see more comps for incomplete sets, because I was really only looking at the complete sets because I figured it was all there. He said that they used the board but used their own pieces instead of the Lego pieces. But with those green pieces being like that, I still think there's really, really, really good money in this. And then the last thing that I bought over the weekend, I'm kind of taking a gamble on this. Not really, I looked it up, but it's a bunch of this Proactive skin stuff. I've got 2 bottles of the Skin Smoothing Exfoliator. She wanted $3 a piece for all of this, but there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 bottles, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 11 bottles, and I paid $10 for all of it. So less than $1 a bottle. So when I looked it up, I thought for these I could get $30 a piece for these. And then this other stuff, I have 5 bottles of this complexion perfecting hydrator. stuff. I have 5 bottles of it, and I figured I could get like $15 to $18 a bottle on these, and then I have $4 on this pore targeting treatment. Again, figured I could get like $15 to $18 for these, and I was stoked when I left this sale because that's easily what I say 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, $195 before fees. So I was stoked when I left the sale for $10. I was like, I got myself a steal. So I get home and I'm showing my fiance, and she looks at me and she goes, "Is it expired?" And my heart dropped. I was like, what? This stuff expires? And lo and behold, this bottle expired in January of 2019. This one expires in May of 2019. That's the only one that's not expired. January 2018, March 2019, November 2018, stuff like that. I think there's one that's dated 2017 somewhere in this, but most of it is late 2018. But I got to looking at comps again, and even expired, there's stuff selling from 2015, and it's still getting the $30 a bottle on this stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna double check match price to stuff that is expired to my stuff, but I can do multiple quantity listings. Here's the 2017 one that's expired. But I'll probably just say, like, I've got 2 of these available. One expired in 2018, one expired in 2017. It's probably just how I'm going to list it. And whoever buys first gets the least expired. But yeah, I'm not sure. But I still think I'm going to do really, really well on this stuff. I'm pretty excited about it. So it is now Monday night. I just got done packing up 9 items that I sold very, very late Sunday night and then pretty much all day Monday. Every time I got a chance to look at my phone at work, something else had sold. And it was fantastic. I've been telling my fiance I want to get to the point where I sell 1 item a day and then I turn around and sell 8 items within a 24-hour period. And that's amazing. I've sold 19 different items in May in 21 days, which is almost where I'm at. Like, really damn close to that goal. So we're starting to get somewhere. And I think it all comes with finding quality stuff at yard sales. And I think I've been doing really good. So anyway, let's look at the last few things that I sold over this weekend to wrap up this video. Starting with Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. This was out of that Game Boy Advance lot that I mentioned in the last video. I accepted a best offer of $20 on this game. I got to looking at comps and I realized I was the only one charging shipping. So 20 plus the $4.39 shipping was perfectly fine by me. I ended up selling one of the big bottles of Proactive for $29.94 with free shipping. I figured I'd have to accept like an offer on it because the way I put in the description is I have 2 bottles available. One expired in 2018, one expired in 2017. First come, first serve. Whoever buys first gets the 2018, whoever buys next gets the 2017. But there is a little bit of spoiler alert up there. A little bit of a spoiler alert as we go into the next item. I ended up selling the Game Boy Advance out of that Game Boy Advance SP lot. I accepted a best offer on this for $20, which is what I expected to get out of it. I'd been turning down $13 offers pretty much ever since I listed it. So when I got to 20, it was a no-brainer, and I took it. I sold the expired in 1990 Polaroid film. I took a best offer of $10 for it. Honestly, I didn't even think this would sell because it expired in 1990. That's what? That's almost... No. Math. How long has it been since April 1990? I can't math. We're going to look. What year is it? It's 2019. So 2020 would be 30 years. So 29 years. It's been 29 years. That was way too long. 29 years since this film expired. So I took a best offer at $10 on it. I sold the Polaroid One Step Close-Up. I took a best offer of $12 on it for 2 reasons. One, I went ahead and took it because I got the $10 offer on this film, and like I said, I paid $15 for all of all of that Polaroid stuff. Another reason I went accepted it is it's going to that retrospect company. I originally went to their website to at least try and look and see if I could sell it through there, but while it was saying like we're accepting sales until the end of May, I couldn't find the button to actually do it, so I went ahead and listed it on eBay. They sent me a $12 offer. I was like, you know what? You can have it. That sounds like a plan to me. I sold the second bottle of that big stuff of Proactive for $29.94. So I sold both of my big bottles in one day, and I think the profit on that, after all was said and done, I closed out of it. Never mind, I can't tell you. I think it was close to like 50. It was probably around $50 in pure profit, because I paid $10 for all the Proactive stuff. But I did charge free shipping, and I think total for the two bottles, it cost me like $8. One was going to California and one was going to Michigan. So I sold this lot of 4 Lego tires that go to like a Technic set. I got this out of that big bag that I showed in my last video. This was all I've sold out of that bag, so I paid $15 for everything. So it's already paid for. It sold for $19.94 plus shipping, and it's on its way out. And while I was packing up all that stuff, I sold the Roku for $30. I listed it at $40. I originally thought I was only going to get like $25 for it, but since I was packing everything up, some guy sent me an offer for $30, and I said, sure, I'm in the middle of packing everything, why not? And literally while I was recording this, you probably heard the buzzes, he paid for it, so I've got to pack this up now. So what a really, really good sales week. That's amazing. I'm baffled, I tell you. It's crazy. So once again, I'm going to sign off for like the 3rd time in this video. It's finally going to end. This is where it's ending, right here. If you like the video, make sure you click the thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe for more videos in the future, and I hope to see you all